sure. Hello, 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 namaste, witchlings. Give me just one quick second and we will be right there. Namaste, my witchlings. Oh, earrings would be good. We're wearing potion bats. How was Thanksgiving at the in-laws? Hey, Dilbar. So, Thanksgiving at the in-laws was better in some aspects. The same as we were expecting in others, and worse in a couple of others. But overall, not a bad trip. Got to see my mother-in-law. The Spawn brought his bestie and his girlfriend. That amused my sister-in-law. Because his best friend is a young woman as well. Let's see. My niece seemed to enjoy having me there. I was sitting next to her, and she was very, very, very much her normal self. I appreciated that. So overall, it was a good time was had by most of us. We brought home our Cards from Humanity, or Cards Against Humanity cards. That was a big win. There we go. I feel. Hey, Jay, how are you doing today? Missing something? I'm missing a necklace, and it's annoying me. Probably. It is J5. Okay. Okay. I appear to have lost something. Nope. Oh well, I'll find it later. Oh, wait, nope. I'll find it later. It's over there. All right, so that was Thanksgiving for us. Thanksgiving Day was pretty good. Had the bonus kids over, had the oldest kid home, and overall that was a good day. I checked my brain at PDX and they would not let me pick it up when I got to O'Hare, and that was 30 years ago. So God, it has been 30 years. I am not that old. Oh. All right, so to give you guys a little heads up, we are tweaking our schedule a smidge bit. So this is going to be our typical daily divination and self-care show, and we will now be doing coffee and cues on Fridays. So today, during what would typically be chilling with the Witchlings, we're going to do our last Sunday coffee and cues, and then we will fully start into the new schedule. Just giving y'all a heads up. Hello, Ranisha. That is a cool name. And as to why, it's James. Roger that. And as to why we are changing our schedule up like this is, the man behind the curtain typically gets everything edited the day that we film and we go live like this. And then he releases the shorts and everything to members, I think the day of the show. Yep, immediately as soon as he is done editing, and then everything goes live for the general populace at midnight. So that is why we have been doing the goddess of the day for the next day, the holidays for the next day, and starting today, we are now doing birthdays for the next day. So basically, everything we're doing right now is for tomorrow, and that is how it is going to be Sunday through Thursday. And then we are going to pick up what was Sunday coffee and cues on Fridays. I know I just sounded super insanely confused, everybody, but please bear with me. We are still going to be doing Chillin' with the Witchlings after the shows, so yeah. Yep. Same. Look at my shirt. I have mini. I think this is also, it's a Torrid shirt. How you doing, Ranisha? The streaming schedule itself, the time that we are streaming is not changing for anything. It's just subject matter is shifting slightly. And I'm still subsisting on coffee and chaos. Hey, Mike. Hey, Joram, I did see you. Uh-huh. Yay! I just made the spawn laugh because he's chatting with his girlfriend at the moment, and I walked back and yelled through the door, "Why don't you invite her to come over and you guys can put the Christmas lights up outside?" There was more to that statement that was what made him laugh, but we are hoping to get some Christmas stuff up. I have my Christmas tree. I meant to get it up last night. I died last night. I got home last night, and I was just exhausted from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't even know what day of the week it is right now. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And, I even prepared for Sunday coffee and cues. I did not delete all of that. I just added today's stuff. That is so cool. Thank you, Andrea. I'm trying to remember that. All right, y'all. We are starting a new month. It's December, almost. Y'all know what I mean. The show is for the first day of December, and my guests are flabbered. Thank you, my dear. The date and stuff? Oh, okay. Yes, we are going to start recording that. Start on witchy time. I love my husband. Hello, Christian. All right, I need to remind everyone, please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space, and you will be respectful in my chat, because if you are not, Arnold and the mods will be finding you with the banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And y'all are going to watch me slurp down my coffee through here. I would be oh so happy if you would follow the Buy Me a Coffee link and buy Witchy Mama a cup of coffee. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Oh no. That is quite all right, Joram. You are usually not in danger of being booted, so you can happily ignore Arnie. Arnold. All right. Thank you, Andrea. My hair feels funny. I feel like something's not moving. Oh, I know what it is. Thank you, Andrea. Joram, Andrea is saying hi from the other chat. And Joram, what Arnie is saying is if you're rude, disrespectful, or flat out mean, you are going to get the boot. You're not in danger of that. You have always been very nice, polite, and respectful. So we are good. Okay. So what we are doing, we have the vertical chat, the mobile chat that you're in, or feed that you are in, and we are also broadcasting in a landscape chat, or landscape feed. Chat is the word stuck in my head right now. We are doing vertical and landscape feeds right now, and there are chats for both feeds. The man behind the curtain tends to put the chat for the other feed up in the window. Do I play board games? We will save that for chilling with the Witchlings, but the short answer is yes, except Monopoly. I hate Monopoly. Especially holiday Monopoly. All right. What are my earrings? They are the Batty Potions. Okay. Okay. I think he's grabbing... Yes, they are. Batty Brew. That's what it is. Batty Brew. Had to remember the name of them on the shop. I'm going to put this one back in and take the one on the other side that's not facing the camera. Yes. Here are today's earrings. We have the Batty Brew. It's a little bat in a potion bottle that is corked with a crystal or two. I think it's two. It's two. And he is working on getting the tag for this pair of earrings. More coffee for the die-dye. The pair of earrings that I'm wearing today is now pinned. I can talk. And I'm so super duper happy. I got the gem beads to make more earrings with yesterday. So, yay! More gem earrings. And bracelets. Haha. That's better. Fuzzy butt. All right. Yes. All right. There's the puppy. Where he visible with his penguin friend. Okay. And then I scoot in. Do not kick the cat in the bed. Can keep my feet warm, fuzzy butts. All right. I didn't kick the cat. Sarge didn't help the cat yet. Hey, Bean! Nope, that didn't work right. Damn it. Puppy, Puppy is still not quite where Puppy belongs. There's the puppy. There we go. He is. There. That's. Yep. Awesome! I'm so happy to hear that, Bean. Bean is at 99 subs. That is awesome. Fix it. All right. More coffee. I'm so thirsty today. Unfortunately, my sister-in-law understands what I was talking about, but my father-in-law was very much unimpressed by my success here on YouTube. I am sad. Yes. Mini mice. Yay. Go get some rest, honey. I'm dancing to the music in my head again. Ain't I stellar? All right. Not yet. Damn it. Haha. All right. Itchy head. I want to discuss this later, Joram, but I do believe that Jesus existed. I believe he was a wise man, he was a prophet, but he was not the Son of God. And we'll leave it at that. All right, amen to that, Andrea. All right, let's get started now. Yeah, Bean went to bed. Good. Bean needs to sleep. That wasn't spamming. That is a button, and I'm willing to bet dollars to donuts a finger twitched. I have done that myself. And now I'm drumming. Oh my gosh. So, how was your weekend, James? We are finally here to Sunday. I can't believe it's Sunday. What the fluff? That's true. It is Sunday evening. We survived the week. Time to start the new one. Oh, and we get to reveal today's Sanskrit, or this week's Sanskrit word. I am so looking forward to that one. Excuse me, because our Sanskrit word is a good one this week. All right. Where are we? All right. Yeah, I think we're ready to get started, and then because the sooner we get through the show, the sooner we get to be able to just chit-chat and shit. Right. Good. Happy, joy. Yes. I know that feeling, Andrea. Digital bottleneck. There's a reason I use voice to text. Ren and Stimpy. I have not thought of them in years, but yes, I hated that show. I would probably enjoy it now, though. Who knows? All right. All right, we are ready. Just so y'all know, I cannot see the chat now. Which one am I scooching? Okay. Haha. Scoochie booches. This way? That is true. Yeah. Puppy is just barely peeking over my shoulder. It's so funny looking. I'm going to be distracted by that now. Now they can't. Puppy is just barely peeking over my shoulder. It's so funny. Yes, I did pick up Happy Joy from Ren and Stimpy in high school. I had forgotten that's where it came from. All right. Here we go, my friends. Today's spiral invites us to slow down and savor the steps on our way to our victories. Namaste reminds us to find pleasure in the journey itself, while self-compassion nudges us to forgive the missteps we make along the path. And our moment of Zen cuts right to the heart of it. Get up and do something useful. The work is part of the cone. Chop wood, carry water, and let every small action become its own kind of magic. Namaste, Witchlings! All right, welcome one and all to Di's Daily Divinations and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So, welcome back, or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch, and guide through it. So let's step into today's spiral of wisdom together. That means go grab your favorite crystal. I'm grabbing amethyst today. Light your candle or some incense. Cozy up with your cup of coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug. And let's go step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. It helps our Witchling circle grow and keeps our daily spiral turning. Hey, Witchlings! I have some seriously exciting news. Our YouTube channel is officially to the first year of being monetized, and you can now join as a Witchling member. When you join, you'll unlock all sorts of good stuff. Access to our private Discord server, custom emojis of the critters and yours truly, priority responses to your comments, early access to new videos, members-only content, plus exclusive chats and live streams just for our little circle. Your membership helps me keep creating all of this magic, and it lets us stay connected in deeper, more meaningful ways. So, if you feel so called to support the channel and step a little closer into the coven, tap that join button and come on in if you can afford it. We have a birthday. Donk. The candle is yet again the leaning candle of Pisa, I swear. We have a birthday! Yay! All right. The amazing coach and energy healer who facilitates the women's circle I attend every month is celebrating her birthday today. She is a kick-ass lady, mom, coach, and I absolutely adore her. Erin, I hope your birthday is as amazing as you are. Happy birthday, Erin. We also light our candle for Raven, who is post-op, Will, who is post-op, and all of our witchlings and their loved ones who are dealing with some seriously tough situations. As I light this flame, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling or lost along the way. We are also holding this light for survivors and victims of gun violence and domestic violence, remembering them in our circle here today. And with the lighting of our candle, our sacred circle is closed, and we are inviting the ancestors to be with us today. I have a thought. How about them apples? It works. Okay. Oh, it's E.R.I.N, but yes, thank you. Hey, Mimi. Oh, is Echo here? Okay, Echo Shay. Yep. Hey, Echo. Oh, is Dragoor. Yep, I see Jay saying hi. Mimi came in. Yep. Yes, we know is it Dragoor. That is, I love their name too. Yep. Yep, the finger pecking method was the last thing I saw. Hi, everybody. Yep, the chat was blocked so I could, you know, pay attention to what I'm doing here and not get squirrely. Yes, Dragoor comes in fairly regularly. I think they were in at least once last week. That's true. Yes. You know, I was reading some political substacks while I was prepping for Sunday Coffee and Cues. We'll catch you up in a minute, Mimi, as to what I'm meaning. And amusingly, some of the stuff that I was reading, kind of, yeah, gave me hope. So, I saw that, babe. Just looked at it. I will look at that after the show. Thank you, though. But I actually kind of have some hope. Once we get through with Daily Draw and everything, I have some things to address along those lines with the fact that I do have hope and why. All right. Now, my darlings, my dears, let's go take a peek at what holidays are weaving their way through the spiral of this day. We have 3 holidays. Number 1, it is World AIDS Day. Today is World AIDS Day, a day of remembrance, compassion, and education. I personally always think of Princess Di and the moment she held hands with an AIDS patient on camera. At the time when fear and misinformation dominated, she showed the world that love and human connection are stronger than stigma. This is true Shanti, peace through courage, compassion, and truth. Next, it is the International Day for the Golden Rule. I may not be Christian, but I do love the Golden Rule, and today we celebrate the International Day for the Golden Rule, a reminder to treat others the way we wish to be treated. As witches and yogis, this isn't just a moral idea, it is a practice, it is a spell, it is a vibration that we send out into the world. Peace begins with empathy, and every act of kindness ripples outward. And last but not least, we have a military holiday. Today is Civil Air Patrol Day, honoring the volunteers who support search and rescue missions, disaster relief, emergency responses, and service to their communities. As a Navy veteran, I hold days like this absolutely close to my heart. Service is sacred work, a form of peacekeeping that often goes unseen but never goes unfelt. Those, my loves, are our holidays. What do you guys think? Wee! Oh, hello, Dua! Good to see ya. Oh my gosh, my feet are frozen. Sorry. Oofed. So, I typically sit in here, and I will overheat if I wear socks, but today I had to put some back on because it's chilly. It is 45 degrees outside. Yes, I said hi to Dua. Hi, Dua. Happy to see ya. Denny's is good. I can think of worse ones. So worse places to go. I gotta clean my desk mat up. Craft Fairy Tale by Dua. I love that name. Booyah. McDonald's. Oh God, y'all saw my tattoo, didn't you? Denny's is working on closing some of their stores. Okay, as for the McDonald's tattoo, it is both my favorite and my least favorite. I do not regret it, except for one small detail that I will get into. My kids were MCD, last initial S. So, McD's. I have the golden arches for my kids. And then C went and changed their name to one starting with P. So I now have to, I'm not going to cover that up, but I am going to add around it my tattoos that I have planned to represent my kids. I do not put the names of living people on my body. It is a superstition with tattoos. So I'm going about it in other ways. And I tell you, everybody has the same reaction when they see the McDonald's logo on my ankle. They have pretty much that reaction. And once I explain it, everybody's like, oh my God, that is the coolest thing. Hey, Will, I do see ya. And the best part of it all is I hate McDonald's food. Oof, good luck, Will. Yep, let's get going, y'all. We have oracles. Yay. I'm going to turn my mousey off so I don't bump it. I grab the oracles. There's always music playing in my head. And now it's time for oracles. Feeling thrown off by timing or direction lately? Today's message brings some clarity, grounding, and just a little nudge towards realignment. Stick around for the full reading and let me know in the comments what resonates with your heart. First, I was disillusioned. Next, wrong time and place. Finally, changes will be made. I was truly disillusioned when it became clear this was the wrong time and place for anything to unfold the way I had hoped. But trust this, changes will be made so the timing aligns, the energy supports you, and the path opens exactly when and where it should. Next we have today. What do you guys think of that? So, next we have the tarot. What? What? Sorry, y'all. My brain is in a rush, and he's reminding me to slow down. All right. Today's tarot cards. You've been protecting your heart just a wee bit too much, and a powerful feminine force has a message meant just for you. There's also a hint of caution around your home or finances. Stick around for the full reading and share what resonates, my friends. We start with the Four of Pentacles reversed. Overprotectiveness of possessions and emotions. The Queen of Swords. A strong-minded, self-sufficient person with some strong femme energy. Perhaps a widow. Headstrong and efficient person who is a source of inspiration. Finally, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed says financial loss, danger in property matters. So what do they all three say together? The Four of Pentacles reversed reveals you've been guarding your heart a little bit too tightly in this situation. The Queen of Swords reversed, a fiercely independent, sharp-minded presence with powerful femme energy who often inspires you, comes forward with a message you desperately need to hear. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed cautions you to stay alert around property or financial matters. There may be risks you'll want to navigate carefully. And now, let's go and weave together the Oracle and Tarot into one sacred spiral, my witchlings, a single thread of guidance winding through every single card. You are stepping out of disappointment and into clarity as timing, truth, and stability begin to realign. A shift is coming that helps you open your heart and regain some solid footing. Stick around for the full reading and drop a comment to share what resonates with you. I can talk. The Queen of Pentacles reversed shows how I was disillusioned, realizing this was the wrong time and place for what you had hoped to build. The Queen of Swords steps in with some sharp clarity, urging truth, strategy, and emotional honesty. The Four of Pentacles reversed reveals you've been guarding your heart too tightly, while the Nine of Pentacles reversed warns of instability around property or finances, but don't lose hope. Changes will be made, aligning timing, resources, and energy so you can move forward with confidence. Our affirmation for today. I honor the truth revealed to me, and I choose the path that supports my peace, my stability, and my worth. And that's what we've got for today, gang. Okay. Had a feeling. Okay. We're discussing my scripts and notes. Yep. All right. Let's pop back in and see what everybody's talking about in the chat. Oh, that sucks. All right. Dum, haha. Okay, do the cards mean something different if they are upside down? Yes. It is. A lot of people assume that it means the opposite of what it does upright. Not always. It is a slightly different interpretation, and yes, it often means that it is the opposite. But when you get something like, let's take the death card. Everybody hates the death card because, you see the death card and you assume that it means somebody is going to die. No, it does not mean a person is going to. Here we go. Oh, and I think this deck has a different one for death, but it'll give us the idea. Yes. So, Mimi, actually, it does have a different meaning reversed. And yes, reversed is upside down. Yes. Okay, so we're going to take Justice because that's the one that in this deck is the same card. So Justice upright typically means Someone made the... Okay, I'm going to read from the book. Someone made the mistake of telling this formidable judge that it wasn't feasible for her to practice both law and the craft, so naturally she took that as a challenge and chose to do both. In a serious tone, she tells you being honest with others is extremely important, of course, but being honest with yourself is just as important. As long as you've been doing both, you have nothing to worry about. You will be treated with the same fairness reflected in your actions. If you pull this card and personal justice is what you're looking for, then you can sleep soundly knowing that everything will likely rule in your favor. Reversed, if you haven't been honest with yourself or those around you, then that may soon be revealed. See this not as a disaster, but as an opportunity to do the right thing. So, okay. But, so it does mean something different, but not always the opposite. Andrea says it means the reverse definition of the card in question. Arntvid. Oh, that is cool, Joram. Okay. 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 We will figure out what we're not talking about. Oh, did we miss Hazel? Where's Hazel? Hazel's here? Where's Hazel? Hello, Hazel. There's Hazel. I see Hazel. All right. That's what I'm looking for. Bonk. Yes. Yes. That is... Okay, so grab a tarot card, not an oracle. So this is reversed. And you can see that it's just that it's upside down. There we go, and I'll hold it up a little further. Okay, so this is reversed. And then this is upright. And yes, they do have different meanings depending on which direction the card faces. Some cards, like I was saying, they are the opposite of what it means upright. And some cards are just slightly different. Divine, I do not necessarily do a free personalized reading during this. This is my general reading of everyone. If you would like a one-on-one reading, please feel free to check out the Linktree and book a session with me. I am working on a way to be able to offer at least one card readings during my live streams. We are trying to figure that one out. Yes, you are more than welcome to join. Well, okay, join as a viewer. Sorry, correction. Brain is moving faster than mouth again. So, no, we are not doing personalized readings yet. We are trying to figure out how to accomplish that. All right, glasses go back on so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Wrong glasses. But there's the ones I want. It's a day. All right. You're good, Mimi. You didn't. We're fine. Okay. Why am I breathing funny again? All right. Those are going to get cleaned. Oh. Okay. Oops. We keep forgetting to do the ad for the shop. I'll have to tell you guys about that once we get done with the self-care cards. All right. So, start with Namaste, my friends. All right, so Starting with Namaste. Namaste says, drink some tea. Boil the water and sit near the steam. Think of the flavor of the teas as the water takes its time to boil. When the water is ready, give thanks for the warm pleasure it will provide. While mixing the tea, embrace all the smells and take all the scents deep within you. Taking pride and pleasure in the tasks leading up to your reward will extend the experience of satisfaction. Enjoy your tea. And we have self-compassion. Self-compassion is mirror time. If you've made a mistake or fallen short in some way and the self-blame won't relent, go to a mirror. Yes, now. Look yourself in the eyes and say, I forgive you. Thank you, Will. Sorry. So I am giggling maniacally over today's Namaste card. You'll understand in a couple of minutes as to why. Ha! I can kind of see again. I just put fingerprints. Alright. Finish cleaning off my other glasses while we grab the goddess picture. No more fingerprints. Yay! The joys of wearing glasses, let me tell you. What's the matter, bubbies? All right. Now, my darlings, my dears, my witchlings, we honor the goddess of the day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us on today's spiral. Unchi-achi, the Japanese grandmother hearth, is the gentle spirit who tends the family stove and bridges the human world with the divine through warmth, ritual, and intention. During Kensha-sai, she joins the sacred tea ceremony, guiding the preparation of each movement and ingredient so they become offerings of truth, balance, and spiritual clarity. From her place at the hearth, she reminds us that even the simplest actions, warming water, lighting a flame, are sacred when done with presence. Today, honor her by sharing a cup of tea with someone dear or by creating a quiet tea moment for yourself. Light the stove or a candle to welcome her essence into your space. Then let your conversation or contemplation steep with meaning. Choose a tea flavor aligned with your purpose: orange for divination, mint for healing, lemon for love and friendship, and invite Unchi-achi to guide your insight, connection, and inner stillness. That's our goddess. See what I mean? Today's goddess and today's Namaste card were perfectly suited. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I have been invaded. What are you doing, baby girl? Go get daddy. Did you good girl? You want to go out? Go get dad. Luna decided to come in and antagonize her brother. I love my furry children. That sounds like an interesting dream, Joram. Joram says, when I mustered what my dream was, there was another me. However, when he vanished into thin air, it was quite a bit that knowably let me zero of it. If I could let to determine who that man was, maybe my doppelganger. It could have been you from a different dimension. It could have been a past version of you. It could be a future version of you. Dreams are weird. But if you know how to interpret them, you can actually learn a lot from your dreams. Don't ask me off the top of my head. I still have to use my reference books. All right, my witchlings, my darlings, my dears. It is time to wrap up the actual show for today. We're wrapping up the shoe. Apparently I turned into not Ed Sullivan. Yeah, I turned into Ed Sullivan. All right, y'all. As we open our circle with the extinguishing of our candle, we extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who chose to join us here today. All right. And here, my darlings, my loves, here is our closing blessing. May the warmth of your own inner hearth guide you gently through the rest of your day. May your tea be soothing, your thoughts be clear, and your spirit feel held in quiet wisdom. As you step back into the world, carry the calm you've cultivated here and let it ripple outward in kindness, clarity, and connection. Until we meet again, may your path be steady, your heart be soft, and your magic ever flowing. Namaste, my witchlings. Sweetheart, you skipped Zen. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do Zen real quick. So, our little moment of Zen from the little book of Zen. We have a Zen saying and a quote from Hakuin. Hakuin says, "Get up and do something useful. The work is part of the cone." And then, chop wood, carry water. Zen saying. And that, my loves, is our moment of Zen for today. All right. Now I get to put stuff away. Oh, that's true. But before we go, my darlings, my loves, a small little reminder. This channel is supported entirely by our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, simply magic and love. Go out and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is already enough darkness and hate in this world. Please try to be beacons of hope and light for those lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide with scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. Those moments slip away faster than we ever expect, and those last goodbyes often come far, far too soon. And please, my witchlings, if you take only one thing from all of this today, please always, always, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is real and genuine, even if you haven't discovered it yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys all to bits. Namaste, witchlings. Hey Hazel, have a good one if you're taking off. Oh, Andrea, it's not Monday 2.0. This is the beta test of Monday. All right. Yay, now we are into coffee and cues and we can chit-chat about shit. And we get the Sanskrit reveal of the week, even though I already told you all the word. Okay. Ugh. I know. We're still getting used to rearranging stuff, so life happens. Fecal matter can exist. Fecal matter happens. Existence continues. Yes, thank you. Occurs, not happens. Fecal matter occurs. Existence continues. Getting there. God, I need to wash all of my damn glasses cloths, lens cloths. All right. Okay. Nope. That's a big old smudge right in the middle of the... Haha. Fecal matter occurs. Existence continues. Shit happens. Life goes on. It's very similar to my wonderful little fornicate away and be deceased. It was my way of coming up with ways of saying common phrases that have words that I'm not allowed to drop on the sales floor without the foul language. Oh, I know you have. Yeah. Man behind the curtain uses fecal matter occurs, existence continues for a long time. I don't know. All right. For those of you who are new here, I have no idea if we still have the newbies in the chat. We have now finished our daily divination and self-care show. Now we are going to move into kind of a combination between chilling with the Witchlings and Sunday coffee and cues. All right. Yep. I was thinking about it. Oh, yeah. No worries. All right, so. It is cold outside today. Luna Tuna just went out and went potty. Meanwhile, why did I, for instance, fly? Joram is asking about his dream. My understanding, flying is common in dreams, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it means. As for will being interested in dream interpretation, I'll give you the apps I use, and maybe we can talk more later. What is the Sanskrit word of the day? It's a K instead of a C, otherwise you're correct. And we are working with... Actually, I'll tell you when we get there. We haven't gotten there yet. I did mention it. It is word of the week. There it is. All right, we got to give the man behind the curtain a minute to get everything set up. And then we will start chit-chatting about Sunday coffee and cues. Nope. 19 degrees. Oh, that is cold as fuck. It's 45 here. We do not have snow yet. But I talked to my brother in Des Moines, Washington last night. Or yesterday. And they started getting snow last week. My hair is just frizzy and wild and crazy. And I don't have a headband easy. Oh, there's that one. That'll work. There's a reason I tend to keep headbands in here. Haha. Ha, there we go. Hair is braided in one big long braid today. Oh, you hush your mouth. I don't know. Let me look. All right. Oh, Shauna released something. And I am comfortable. There it is. Underground. So I read about someone who took and renamed all of the folders their apps are in as affirmations. And I did that. And it's kind of cool. Okay, so we have wet, 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 wet. All right. You know what? I am up to date. Hey, John. Good to see ya. I am looking to see what the weather is supposed to be. I wonder if the news channel will have it. Otherwise, I gotta go to the weather channel. Do-ba-ba. There we go. Ooh, burr. So I have I have the week, and it's still supposed to only be wet. I'm not seeing any of that evil white stuff yet, but that doesn't mean anything. And let's see. Bonk. Now. Hey. Hey. Oh, fingers crossed. Oh, yep. Transvestigators, because I got the pink and blue scarf on. Pink, white, and blue. This is glorious. All right, so. What am I thinking? I have no idea what I'm thinking. Hello, Julius Caesar. Now, that's an interesting name to choose as your screen name. Oh, I'm sure he did. He is quite a gifted reader. Should have taken a break. Because, yeah, my body is now not happy with the fact that I've drunk so much coffee. I feel weird. You know what? I think we're actually going to take a little bit of a break while he fixes the rest of the stream. And I can go hit the head right quick. I'll be right back. Make sure I'm not... I know. I'll be right back. I feel stupid. Okay. The red light you saw from the UK was John. Be right back, y'all. Okay, after these messages, I'll be right back. Ta-da, there we go. Oh, goodness. Y'all are... I am so wonderful. I have to laugh at myself at the moment. How many of us are aware that Freakier Friday is out on Disney? Freakier Friday is the sequel to the J.B. Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan Freaky Friday from ages ago, like 20 years ago. I watched it the other day, and in this one, Lindsay Lohan's character is getting married. She has a daughter. Her husband-to-be has a daughter. And so the two teenagers swap bodies with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. Chaos ensues. But what made me laugh just now is when the morning they switched. The one teenager that's in Jamie Lee Curtis's body is screeching over the fact that she's now old. And she's like, I just went pee and I have to pee again? What is wrong with this body? I have never in my life identified with a line in a movie as much as I did that one. Turkey, mashed potatoes. Ooh. My brother is threatening to install a sprinkler system over my grave, providing I die first. And my headstone is gonna say, God damn it, I still gotta pee. It's been a family joke for years. Ooh, Hawaiian rolls are yummy. I wish I could find, well, not that he could eat bread right now. I wish I could find a gluten-free version of Hawaiian rolls. What is your... He was in the dog bed under the desk when I got up. Now he's sitting here yelling at me. And I don't know why. I think he wants my chair again. Oh, Will, you totally have to watch it. It was so good. Where the fluff are you, child? It is the fuzz butt. I found pictures of itty bitty baby fuzzy butt the other day. All right. Where are you, Kit Kat? All right, I'm going to go this way so I don't run you over. Come here. Get up here. I'm going to get you. All right. I hold my hands out. I hold my hands out and ask him if he wants to get up, and he turns so that he's in the position for me to pick him up. He's such a sweet baby. Okay, get up there on the desk so I can scoot in. Get up here. You're a furry little bastard. You know that? All right. Thank you. You turned around at least. And he purrs. He purrs loudly. He's my baby. So your fans are saying hello, fuzzy butts. Yeah. He's a happy boy. You want to put your 2 cents worth in? Look at the baby. Nice boy. Are you feeling better? You back to yourself now? Yeah. You fucked my glasses up, you silly boy. He has the chat covered. I'm sorry if anybody's saying anything. I'm kind of focused on the fuzzbud here. He is feeling much better than he was, as you can see by him getting up in my lap and on the desk a couple of times. I saw that. Okay. That would be nice to have a new body or brain. We are doing well, John. Thank you. Oh, no. Thanksgiving was really good here at our place. Thanksgiving at the in-laws went decent. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, God, he just laid down, and there isn't room for him between my gut and the desk. All right, gonna have to scoot this out a smidge. He has been very much a lap kitty again, which is not normal. Maybe he's just cold. I don't know. But he's a good boy. He's such a sweet kitties. He only gives the heckin' chomps when Mom does something stupid, such as pets him too rough. Oh, wait, there isn't a too rough with him. But anyway. Aw, you're not visible on the landscape feed, baby. Silly goof. All right. So yes, Thanksgiving was nice. Got to go over and see the in-laws. Mother-in-law is not doing horribly, but they did just do a med change with her, so waiting for that to level out and see how she does. Let's see what else. My niece, well, our niece, doing pretty good. Nephew's doing really good. That boy is he's a good kid. Smart kid. We're getting there, Andrea. Are we ready to start, babe? Yeah, as soon as Fuzzbutt evacuates the lap, we will do Sanskrit. Come here. Up onto the desk, Fuzzy Butts. Come on. I know. I want to keep you on my lap, but Mommy has work. Okay? Come here. Hop up on the desk. Up here. Get up there. Up there you go. Yeah. Now you can still get loves. Okay. All right. Oh, my lap is now cold. He's a very good lap warmer. All right, y'all. Somehow, every time I sit down, now Puppy pops up where Puppy's supposed to be. I've tried to put Puppy in place like 6 times now. All right, y'all. Let's talk. Okay. Let's step into today's word. Let's step into this week's Sanskrit word, shall we? Our word is Shanti. You'll often hear it chanted 3 times. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. It means peace. Not just the absence of chaos, but that deep, steady, soul-level peace that feels like your bones finally remembering how to soften. Shanti shows up in yoga, mantra, meditation, and even in those teeny tiny everyday moments when you choose calm over reactivity, compassion over criticism, grounding over spiraling. It's the peace we cultivate inside so we can carry it outward into our homes, our relationships, our practice, and our magic. So, this week, as you move through your spirals, ask yourself, what does peace feel like in my body? Where can I create space for it? Where can I become a little more Shanti in my own life? Stick with me all week. I'll be dropping journaling prompts, yoga tie-ins, magical perspectives, and quick practices to help you embody this word, not just understand it. Take a sip of those brews, unclench that jaw, drop those shoulders, and let's welcome in a week of Shanti together. Namaste, my witchlings. Let's make this week peaceful, purposeful, and full of gentle magic. How about them apples? We did that in 2 minutes exactly. He's a good kitty. Oh, there's a sergeant at my feet, too. All right. Oh, hey. Good thing the candle isn't lit. Good thing the candle isn't lit, because somebody just whipped his tail right into it. Oh, God. The number of times I've done that. Are they fabric or leather? I'm betting fabric. Yeah. Isn't it? I have left my windows cracked in the rain and regretted it mightily. If I remember right, all of the Sanskrit words for this month tie nicely into the theme. But see, the thing is, I have my monthly and my weekly themes. All right, give me a sec. I can't remember what the frickin'... This month is cultivating personal? Now I'm losing my mind. Give me a sec. Because I want to be able to tell you guys the themes. What are you doing, Fuzzy Butt? Okay. Peace and harmony. Peace and harmony is the December theme. This week is cultivating inner peace. Next week is finding harmony in relationships. The third week is inner light and renewal. Fourth week is when we hit the winter solstice, and it is the winter solstice, a time for reflection and renewal. And then we end the year with sharing peace and harmony with the world. Love it. Fabric seeds. Of course they were fabric. So I'm very much looking forward to this month's content. I love the end of the year. So my two favorite times of the year are the end of December, or are December and October, because they're both basically the New Year's. And I love the reflection on the year and the wrapping up of the year and all of that comes with those two holidays, because I have always enjoyed looking back to see how far I have progressed. My incubator used to get pissed off at me and say that I lived in the past because I would dare to watch the videos that my dad took of my high school concerts or other performances. And I'm like, if I wasn't supposed to watch them, then why did we record them? Because I'm literally the only person that's ever watched them. And I watch them to remember being there, to see how it actually turned out, because when you're in the middle of a production like that, you don't see the finished product. You're too busy performing. And it's always fun to see how I have progressed over the year. I will probably talk about this that I'm about to talk about more later in the month. But the reason I have my monthly and weekly themes stems from my change from setting New Year's resolutions to deciding I was going to have something that was going to be my monthly goal, so to speak. Such as January was for new beginnings. February I was focusing on love. March was luck. April, I can't remember. I think spontaneity and joy because of April Fool's Day, etc., etc., etc. Oh no! No shit, cramps, yes. Have something to address with that. And then that just kind of morphed into the business, because it helps me keep my content cohesive as opposed to feeling like just a random hodgepodge of ideas thrown together every month. Yeah, was Puppy okay? That's a good question that I thought but didn't speak. As for Krampus, I wanted to watch Red One in the theaters last year. The cast is amazing, just saying. And didn't get to. I was scrolling through one of the streaming services. Do not ask me which one off the top of my head. And I found it. And I'm like, you know what? It's close enough to December. It's close enough to Thanksgiving. I'm just going to bite the bullet and watch it. And oh my God, it was worth watching. And this is not a spoiler. They interact with Krampus. And The Rock's character tells Captain America, Chris, about Krampus being Santa's adopted brother. And my thought was, oh my God, that makes so much sense. because Krampus goes around and tosses the naughty children into his bag and punishes them, whereas Santa's whole purpose is to reward the good kids. So they're two sides of the same coin, and I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. That was cool. Exactly, as the man behind the curtain just said, it's the difference between the punishment mentality and the rewarding good behavior. But then stop and think about it a little bit more and you realize they're both kind of punishment mentality, because kids are good not because they want to behave, but out of fear of not getting the reward for being good. And that's a lot how authoritative parenting works. Kids don't behave authoritative parents because they see the inherent quality in being good. No, they obey the rules and all of that because they're afraid of making a mistake and being punished. I hate that. Yes, so Mimi is saying she wants to watch the whole series of John Wick. I have watched about half of the first movie and ended up stopping. I can't remember why, and I have not picked it back up yet. But I want to watch it as well. Okay, Mr. Fuzzy Boys. Shall we tell them what the Sunday Coffee and Cues cards are? Shall we do cards? You want to do the cards? You can't see. Oh. He sniffed them and then proceeded to ignore them. Goofy boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get through these and then we'll go back to chit chat. This is Oracle card. Chubby Witch's Night In. We have the Chubby Witch's Night In today. I love these cards. Absolutely love these cards. He's a fuzzy bud. All right. All right, so today's Oracle card is number 22, Midnight Matcha. Look at her. Okay. Whoops. Gotta make sure the other chat can see it. Sorry, y'all. Midnight Matcha, number 22. Okay, so. What did I miss? Oh, you know what? We're going to start over. That actually is not a bad thing. All right. Chubby Witch's Night In Oracle. We have card number 22. Midnight Matcha. Okay. Now, Midnight Matcha asks, have you been drinking enough water? Eating the foods your body needs, whatever that means for you. No diet culture talk in these pages or this channel. Getting enough sleep at night. Resting whenever you need to throughout the day, whether that means sitting down and taking a break from time to time or taking a short nap, taking all of your prescribed medications, meditating, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, keeping your work/life balance, including checking in with your loved ones every once in a while. And I don't just mean asking them how they're doing, but letting them know that you are doing well too. Looking up from your screen every once in a while. Or getting out into nature, or even just opening a window and sitting in front of it. Have you been doing those things? All right, now we're going to move to tarot. Yep, we are reading the Cozy Witch Tarot today. Today's Cozy Witch Tarot card is the 9 of Wands. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Well, that wasn't fun, the witch huffs, plopping down on the floor in front of their altar. Or what's left of it, that is. Okay. Starting over. 9 of Wands. It would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Well, that wasn't fun, the witch huffs, plopping down on the floor in front of their altar. Or what's left of it, that is. I should consider myself lucky I didn't burn the whole house down with that little mishap. Most of their candles are destroyed, but despite a few small burns, the witch is mostly all right. And would you look at that? One candle even managed to survive the fall. If you're beginning to feel like your current setbacks are going to get the better of you, then this card is here to persuade you not to even consider giving up just yet. Not only will you see your way through this set of challenges, but you're going to be even stronger on the other side of it. That's our tarot card for today. Mimi has opened her window for a little bit every day. Yay! Will is either playing trivia tonight or D&D. Either way, it's fun. Yes. Ah. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, yay. Yeah. Oh, we have our affirmation. Do we want the second affirmation that goes with today's card, with the Cozy Witch cards? Boink. Yeah. All right. We usually do it as part of the Oracle. Combined, that's true. Well, we don't have to necessarily record it. Sorry, 12th century. 12th century. That sounds like the SCA. All right. Today's affirmation is, I honor my strength by caring for myself. Every challenge I face is easier when I'm nourished, rested, and connected. I protect my energy, tend my needs, and rise again, wiser, steadier, and unshakably resilient. All right, and that's upside down still. And then we have our Mr. Rogers. There it is. Hey, Godfather. Oh, shit. All right. Our quote from Mr. Rogers. Deep within us, no matter who we are, there lives a feeling of wanting to be lovable, of wanting to be the kind of person that others like to be with. And the greatest thing we can do is to let people know that they are loved and capable of loving. Mr. Rogers. Yes. Yep. All right. Pushing up non-existent glasses again. Why? Let's redo Mr. Rogers. Because we forgot to record. Beta testing Monday. Okay. There we go. Now we get our quote from Mr. Rogers for the week. Deep within us, no matter who we are, there lives a feeling of wanting to be lovable, of wanting to be the kind of person that others like to be with. And the greatest thing we can do is to let people know that they are loved and capable of loving. That's our Mr. Rogers quote. Hey, wait. Oh. Hey, Godfather. All right. So, for those of you just joining us, when I am in the middle of a segment, the chat is hidden from me, and I will respond to it as soon as I am done with that segment, because elsewise I tend to say stuff that is completely out of the blue when the man behind the curtain trims everything down into shorts. Oh, you big yawn. And I have a furry little monster still here on the desk. He been a good boy. Okay. Are you in my notes? There you are. Ah, okay. Itch the ear, itch the ear, itch the ear. It's a good kitty cat. Don't mind me, y'all. He has my screen, so I can't see much. He's a good fuzzy boy. It's a good fuzzy boy. Hi, sweet baby. Snap, crackle, pop. Yep. He's a good baby. I know. So what did you do that was bad? You didn't. Not that I'm seeing. I saw that Mimi asked what D&D was. I think that's the last thing I responded to. Oh, hello. What are we doing? What's up? You want down? Come here. Come here. You want down? No, you just want to sit and make life difficult. Mimi follows people who play Fortnite or Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight's a kind of a cool game. I explained. Okay. And then Will suggested a podcast for D&D. So, I am far too familiar with D&D because it is the Spawn's autistic thing. It is also my oldest's thing. Sweetheart, please stop. You're gonna knock stuff over on the altar again, Kit Kat. Then I'm gonna get mad at you. You want down? Okay. Thank you. Child. Okay, that's it. You're getting off the desk. Come on. Come here. You cannot keep your tail to yourself. You're making a mess. You've got to get down. Don't even. He's worse than the human kids. Come here, you furball. Come here, baby. Down you go. Go get the tookers. Ha. Good. Being your own person is important here. Yes, he does. Living our lives. He likes being the center of attention. Living our lives by what we think others want us to be or do, or oh no, it's living our lives for what other people expect us to be or do or say, is actively harming ourselves and those around us, because when we live our lives according to someone else's wants, needs, and dreams, we are harming ourselves by not being ourselves, and that in turn harms those around us, because by suppressing our own wants, needs, desires, and dreams, we become bitter, angry, and resentful, and therefore we take it out on everyone around us. So, yeah, that was a lesson hard learned for me. Mimi, it's not that you did anything wrong there. I said I would talk to you about them after the show because I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. And I want to have the opportunity to look at them before I say anything. They look interesting, though. I'm quite curious about it. Don't mind me. I now have to clean up the wick mess this child just left on my desk. Oh, and it's bad. It's going to require the Clorox wipes bad. Her child. You are so lucky you are cute and furry, Fuzzbutt. There we go. The stream. Yes, he wants it to be renamed the Fuzzbutt Show. My grandfather is the one who taught me that. When I came to him having my crisis of faith while I was on active duty, he knew that my incubator had an idea of what she and her kids should do. And when I had that crisis of faith and was debating leaving the church, I knew that she would not approve. She was not going to be happy with it. And I called my grandfather first because, well, he was the priest. He was the one who had taught me everything I knew about my faith to that point. And he knew that I had called him first, and he told me to stop living my life according to what somebody else wanted for me, and to follow my own path, be true to me. And because if I didn't, I was going to be miserable, and I was going to make everyone around me miserable. And that I needed to be me. Needed to follow my own path, blaze my own trail, etc. I took that to heart. I took that very much to heart. And I confirmed that then that's you giving me your blessing to do what I want to do. And he said, oh yeah. Because I know that as long as you live a good, honest life and you don't kill anybody you're not ordered to, we're going to see each other on the other side. So that is what I have done. And I was making everybody around me miserable, trying to be the good Christian girl that she expected of me. So 18 years old, I set my feet onto the pagan path, and I have never been happier. That is, yes, I know why you spelled it wrong. And that's a common way of disguising the word. But yeah, that's probably why the auto mods caught that one. Was my thought when I saw it got caught. Or else they're censoring Fuzzbutt's name again. Yeah. Just the word Fuzzbutt gets censored because of the word butt. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, a hairy butt. I'm surprised, slightly, that it's not the word fuzz getting. Just didn't see what. Oh. Yeah, John, I am holding hope for you. I have my fingers crossed. I will be lighting a spell candle shortly once we're off stream. I saw it happen. I saw it. I acknowledged it. Sorry, he's just noticing that Hazel gifted us something earlier. That I didn't see. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Vita, we're fine with. Wednesday Adams, yes! Those are the only ones I recognize, though. Okay. Coolio. Hazel, thank you. No. Yep, V got a Sassy Paws. I've seen Sassy Paws before. Oh, yep. Mimi got one. Oh. Yep. Oh, awesome, guys. Hazel, thank you so much. I believe I was in the middle of a segment when that happened and I missed it all. Oh my gosh, you guys. Hazel, thank you. I love my people here. I love how we look out for each other and take care of each other. And there is a wick on my damn Swiffer. The fact that you guys are willing to subscribe and join this channel during this part of the show means so much to me, you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Don't mind me. I am cleaning my desk up because, well, now that the cat knocked everything over and knocked the wick off the plate. Y'all are the absolute best. Oh, look, I have soda, too. Swiffer wick. Alright. Okay, this goes back to 2. I love the fact that for the most part, I keep my office very neat and tidy. Right now you wouldn't know it because it's a mess. But the rest of my house now. I want soda. I'm sorry, Will. See, I don't want to do Fancy Pants because his nemesis was a tuxie. Yes. And Mr. Fancy Pants was one of his nemesis's names. I kind of miss that furry little brat. I'm so sorry, Mimi. Yay! After the stream, you're going to the store. And John had Dr. Pepper tonight. Oh! I am infecting my witchlings. Oi. There we go. But I try to keep my office, at least my desk space, tidy. And I am learning that the tidier my desk space is, the less cluttered my brain is. Hi, sweet girl. What's up? Do you want to come say hi? You can come run this way and say hi. No? Okay, you're going to lay in the door and guard Mom. Okay. I think I did, Will. Give me a sec. I'm trying to remember if that's the one I watched. I have not watched it yet. I will be watching it shortly. All right. Doink. Hey. I have loved Dr. Pepper since I was a sophomore in high school. One of the seniors in choir with me, I think he was one of the basketball players. He drank Dr. Pepper, and I decided I would try it. and got hooked. To the point, my breakfast most mornings from then on when I was in high school was a grandma's molasses cookie. Actually, I think it was 2 grandma's molasses cookies in a package and a can of Dr. Pepper. Because, of course, in the 90s, we had vending machines at school that sold actual junk food. I think we're the reasons that they replaced those with the healthier alternatives in schools now. Half a Mountain Dew. Oh, Screw Cap. Yes, bottles are always good. Mimi, it's good. My brain doesn't shut up at all either. The number of times the man behind the curtain has just looked at me like, are you going to take a breath there or anything? Nope. Okay. What kind of Mountain Dew? Is it regular Mountain Dew? Is it Code Red? Is it Pitch Black? Is it Baja Blast? Voltage, yes. John, your cooking can't be that bad. Although, I don't know. My kids live on Newcombs, so... My dad was a Pepsi drinker. Yeah, my kids exist on Newcombs or whatever food they can mooch off of Mom that I made that night. Now if I could just get somebody to help me out with the dishes, I'll be golden. See, all I need... Yep. Who is it we know? Who is it that we know that used to use the smoke detector as the it's done timer? Somebody. I remember somebody telling a story of someone they lived with was such a horrible cook that they cooked by the smoke detector. Ooh. In the microwave, that works. Yep. God, who is it? Because I think they were talking about the fact that was how they cooked meatloaf, pork chops, and chocolate cake. I don't know. Creme a la Edgar, huh? That sounds interesting. More than likely. Come on, Di. We have a couple of dishes. One of them I really miss. Was it Mediterranean chicken? Ooh, I haven't tried the Alani energy drinks. I don't do energy drinks. And I can't do Mountain Dew anymore. What is the chicken dish that you cooked that you turned the ex-mother-in-law and the ex-friend both onto? I can't remember. Tuscan chicken, that's what it is. And it's chicken with basically a cream sauce. Breaded chicken with a cream sauce. And I want to say tomatoes. Kind of tomato-y cream sauce. It is so good. See, I think I'm not a great cook until I stop and realize that there are 2 people in this world who are both professional chefs who have said, I am the only white woman whose cooking they will eat. Willingly. Correction. Will eat willingly. Which, of course, makes me feel amazing because, I mean, this is their specialty. And they like my cooking, and I'm going... that makes sense now. I have not had any of the Alani drinks. I'm going to have to look this one up. Now, I want to go cook, but don't have anything to cook. So far, I have survivors. I mean, diners. 200 milligrams of caffeine. You got me. I was the dumbest witch yesterday. I have pulled some dumb shit, but yesterday takes the cake. So, rented a car to drive to the in-laws Friday. So I picked it up about 1 o'clock in the afternoon Friday. Had to return it by 1 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. I roll out of bed at 10:30 like I normally do. Get the dogs walked, take my meds, sit down and start just kind of chilling out because ADHD brain says we are now in hurry up and wait mode. So I did take my meds. That was the important part. Be safe, John. What I did not do, did not make a cup of coffee, did not crack a can of soda, did not eat a God's be damned thing. 12:15 comes around and I'm like, oh, time to go get dressed and ready to take the car back. And yeah, still didn't eat anything, still didn't caffeinate. Totally forgot that I had any money on me, or that I don't have any money in any of the bank accounts or anywhere to be able to purchase anything to eat or drink. Fucked off to go return the car, knowing I was going to be waiting for at least 2 hours for a ride home. Still didn't think of it until I'm sitting at the coffee shop, bopping away on my laptop, and my head starts hurting, and I'm like, maybe it's the way I'm sitting. So I move so that I can, be in a better position and not hunched over the laptop. So, sit there for a little while, figuring, maybe that'll help my headache. Didn't help the headache. 10, 15 minutes later, it dawns on me, hey, you dumbass. You haven't caffeinated today. You haven't eaten anything today. Because I did grab a soda on my way to the car return. But it was a Shirley Temple 7-Up, which does not have caffeine in it. And I'm like, I am so stupid. So finally, Kat gets there to pick me up and take me home. We stop at the store on the way back home. And I grab a soda, chug half of it. That takes some of the headache away. And yeah, I'm doing stellar. Made a promise to myself, I'm not doing that one again. I am going to make sure that my backpacks all have a snack in them so I don't do this shit. Because, yeah, Ty is not the smartest crayon in the box. Brightest crayon in the box. Sharpest crayon. Sharpest tool in the shed. Fuck this shit. Love it. I love that one. Hate the tank top I'm wearing on stream. But, live and learn. So, ooh, look at that. We have 5 minutes. Thank you, John. So, my plans for today. Probably going to tackle some of the kitchen. Going to see if I can convince the spawn to body double with me. Get my office cleaned back up so I can get my little pink Christmas tree back out. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to clear off. No, I'll probably put it behind me on the bench. Because shockingly, Fuzzbutt doesn't go after it. He doesn't try to chew on it, doesn't try to knock it over. He's really good with it. So that is my plan for the rest of today. I'm also going to make sure that I get the newsletter finished and sent out tonight. Get all of the week's content prepped and scheduled. And then we will be... Are all of you signed up for the mailing list? The mailing list link is in the link tree. And the man behind... I'll get the link tree. Where'd I put the mouse? I just picked it up. I didn't realize it wasn't turned off. There it is. Linktree. Please sign up for the mailing list, especially those of you who are members. Because I will be sending out an email via the mailing list sometime this week about when we will be doing our members only videos and streams. All of you, please drop some ideas in the chat for a new emoji, because we have enough members now. We get more emojis. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, he just added me with the coffee cup. I love that. Let's see. What else are we doing? I had something else. Something else I would love to do, but unfortunately none of us can afford it, so that's going to get put on the wait list for another year. Yeah! The 64 pack, yes. Every kid wanted those. Okay. Do what, huh? We have a couple of those running around the house. So. Come on, brain. Catch back up. Where were we? Nope. Oh, there. Haha. Holy shit, I caught the runaway train. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Before it derailed. Please keep good thoughts for me. And light a candle, cross your fingers, whatever you do. I really, I'm still on the waiting list for the Yule Pacific Northwest Witches Market. And I have not heard back on the MeWe Fair. So please cross your fingers, light a candle, whatever, that we make it into at least one of those. Because I really want to do something for Yule. And on that note, my darlings, my dears, my loves, my witchlings. Let's please go out and spread love, joy, and kindness because there is too much hate and discontent out there already. Meh. Oh, okay. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, all right. Namaste, my friends. Let's go out there and spread love, joy, and kindness. There's so much hate and discontent out there. It really doesn't need to be added to. Make sure your loved ones know that you care about them because we do not know how long we have, and those endings are usually shitty. And please, my witchlings, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed. Your purpose here is real, even if you haven't discovered it, and I promise you will always have a home here with us. I love you all. I will see you soon. Namaste, my witchlings. Sure. All right, y'all. Join the Coven on Patreon for exclusive rituals, behind-the-scenes content, bonus blogs, early access to classes, and our private Discord. There are tiers starting at just $1 at patreon.com/DieTheYogaWitch. Would you like to buy your favorite Gen X witch a cup of coffee? You can fuel my caffeine habit at buymeacoffee.com/die.theyogawitch. All of my links are in the description and on my link tree, which is linktree/DieTheYogaWitch. Maybe you need a little bit of personalized guidance? Well, in that case, book a one-on-one yoga or coaching session, join one of my workshops, or explore my rituals and services at yogawithdylin.com. As an ordained minister, I also offer blessing ceremonies and custom rituals for all life's milestones. You can find that at dietheyogawitch.com. Don't forget, my darlings, we are now Sunday through Thursday, Die's Daily Divination and Self-Care at 1:30 p.m. Friday, Coffee and Cues, 1:30 p.m. Tuesday evening, Bitch and Witch podcast at 4:30 p.m. Thursday, we have the Yoga Witch's Cauldron, Die the Yoga Witch podcast at 4:30 p.m. Fridays, 8:30 at night, we have Friday Night Guided Meditation and Yoga Nidra. All times, obviously, are Pacific time because I live in Seattle. So, I hope you guys all have a fantabulously magical, wonderful rest of your day, night, or wherever you are, and I will see you all tomorrow.